Hello, I'm going to do the daily energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, so we're going to get the Greenwich Tarot, and we're going to look at what you may be struggling with today, or what you may be having to deal with today. We're going to look at what you need to focus on, or what you need to see or recognize for today. And then we're going to look at future energies as what may possibly be coming in for you. I'm going to use my Greenwich Tarot. And if you are interested in any of the cards that I'm using, please feel free to check out the links down below. Also, this is for whatever sign. If you feel drawn to hear this message, then this may be meant for you. All right, so struggling with today, relationships, Two of Cups, okay? Struggling with a relationship, okay? What you may need to look at today is the Six of Swords, is to have things calmer, to slow things down, to kind of bring some calmness to the relationship. Future energies, we have Two of Pentacles, which is finding that balance. It could be that within a relationship that, you know, because the Two of Pentacles is finding balance within different areas of your life. So it could be the amount of time that you're spending with your partner. It could be the amount of time that you're spending at work. It could be the amount of time that you're focusing on friends or family members, or, you know, maybe you like to go running, maybe you like to play golf, or maybe you're spending a little bit too much time, or your partner is spending a little bit too much time doing that and you're feeling left out. Bottom of the cup, we have Ace of Cups, which is relationships. So it definitely has to do with a relationship today. But the Ace of Cups could also represent that rekindling of the relationship. All right. So what you may possibly be struggling with, again, is the Two of Cups, that relationship, that connection with that other person. All right. So let's grab some tarot. Wow. Okay, that just wants to fall out. So we have the Seven of Wands. So standing up for yourself. Is there something that's going on in your relationship that you are feeling but you haven't communicated to your partner? You know, is there something that's bothering you? Is there something that's on your mind? Is there something that you keep thinking about for within your relationship that you want to talk to your partner about but you haven't? Right? Are you keeping it to yourself? Eight of Wands. I feel like there's kind of some chaos, because Eight of Wands can be a shakeup. It could be like chaos. It could be a lot going on. It could be quick moving energy. It could be like maybe things are going faster than you thought they were. But I feel like it's kind of moving forward, that I feel like there might be this, maybe you're going back and forth with something. Should I talk about this person, or should I talk about this with this person, with my partner, or should I not? Should I bring this up or should I not? Is it because maybe your partner is spending too much time doing other things and they're not focusing on the relationship? Is that what you're struggling with? You know, are you kind of questioning, well, why are you spending all of this time doing all of these other things, but we really need to work on a relationship. We really need to work on that balance within our relationship. I acknowledge that you have things to do, or you have to work to do, or you have this going on, but we also have to make sure that we always keep our relationship in check. So I feel like, is that what you may need, that you want to talk about? For current energies, what you need to look at is the Six of Swords, which is moving on from something but to calmer waters. That maybe things are choppy, right? Maybe the two of you are arguing about things. Maybe the two of you are disagreeing about things. Maybe sometimes when you're irritated with someone or something, every little thing irritates you. Every little thing makes you angry. And your reaction to things is bigger and stronger, but it's because the core of the problem has not been faced. The core of the problem has not been dealt with. So everything's just rubbing you the wrong way. So we have the Ace of Wands. Wands are about actions. That if there is something that is bothering you within a relationship, number one, you have to figure out what it is. And number two, you have to figure out what is the solution to it. And number three is to take the actions to make that happen, or to speak up, or to talk with your partner, right? So we have the Two of Pentacles again. So it's finding that balance. And then we have the rainbow going between here. That, you know, sometimes you have to have that conversation. Maybe it starts off a little defensive, right? And then it's like, okay, as you keep going and you keep talking about things, then things calm down and things smooth out and things become calmer. It's almost like kind of working through the stages of the conversation. It could be that there are things that are bothering you. What is it that's bothering you? What is it that needs to be discussed? Do you feel like the other person's being sneaky? Because we have the fox over here, which I had just noticed that is there's a little fox here by the barn, and then there's the fox here, and that represents somebody being sneaky or sly, right? Do you feel that your partner's being that way, or is it that you're not being true to your own feelings, right? Or you're not being true to your partner as to your true feelings on how what's going on with you, and maybe they keep asking you. Sometimes I admit that I'm kind of guilty of that sometimes too, is that, I used to be as that somebody would say, oh, is there something wrong? Is there something wrong? And I'm like, no, I'm fine. But really I wasn't being truthful, like, yeah, there really is something bothering me. But sometimes we have things that bother us that we don't even realize. We're like, no, I'm not fine, but I'm not really sure why. I'm not sure why I'm feeling off balance. For future energies, it's like time to handle those difficult situations and time to handle those difficult things that are going on, because if you want change within a relationship, if there is something that is going on that you're not happy with, that you have to take the actions, and do you have to step up to the plate and kind of bring this to the forefront to get past the situation? Does it have something to do with work, right? Does it have something to do with money? Definitely when finances are strained within a relationship, that can cause a lot of friction. Do you feel that the other person has spent money on things without asking you or letting you know? That can cause a lot of problems, Then we have the King of Cups, which is calmness, which I feel like things smooth over and things become better. But again, it's figuring out what it is that's bothering you and getting to the root of the problem, figuring out what it is that your partner can do to help you to get past this, or what is the solution to this, taking the actions to actually handle it, and just stepping up to the plate and saying, okay, yeah, we've got to talk about this. We've got to find a solution. Communication is incredibly important in a relationship. You have to communicate about things, even if it's something that's not pleasant, right? Even if it's something that's difficult, because those are the times when you have to communicate the most, right? Because that's what can cause a wedge within the relationship. So there's definitely something that's going on that you're struggling with. And then we have the moon, but I feel like you're not feeling clear, but it's finding that clarity. It could have to do with the Pisces, or Pisces could represent you, but it's like, sometimes you just have to step up to the plate and you're not clear about it. But if you take that time to yourself to sort through what it is that you're feeling and what's going on, then you can find that clarity, and then you can have that confidence to move forward and work things out. So I definitely feel like this can be worked out. I mean, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Cups. So there's a lot of new beginnings here. There's a lot of new starts. It's kind of wiping the slate clean, leaving what was in the past behind you and moving forward and having that stronger connection in this relationship. This could be a friendship, a partnership, a family member, whatever this is that you may possibly be struggling with. But it's up to you, right? Sometimes we're waiting and waiting and waiting for the other person to make a move, and they don't. And it's just like we're getting more and more frustrated. So now it's time for you to possibly step up to the plate, right? For you to step up to the plate and take care of what's going on. All right, we have Grasshopper Spirit. Take a leap of faith. Take that leap of faith, step up to the plate, and work through this situation. Be the bigger person. Owl Spirit, you see clearly now. You see clearly because this is something that has to be handled, and that the longer that it goes on creates a bigger wedge between you and this person, right? Whatever this Two of Cups relationship represents, whatever that is that you see clearly now that something has to be done, and taking that leap of faith to step up to the plate and take care of the situation and get that communication going. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.